Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at an article. Well, actually, we're going to focus on this one article, but I want to also show how it was portrayed in a couple of other articles. I've got a local affiliate. I've got a national network. Well, two of them. Both the fake news kind and can be fake news at times, but has been pretty legit and conservative. I've got National Review doing it too. That I might as well show with them as well. And then I want to show with the Post Millennial and Ian Miles shitbags steal people's channels and money from them to buy eThoughts phones. Take on the thing here at the Post Millennial, and then the Washington Examiner covering this. But anyway, what happened is during the primaries this past week, a guy in his 30s decided he would slap a 15-year-old kid wearing a Trump hat. Now, this is being portrayed as just a man slapping a kid at the, primaries. You have some outlets saying it, it's an attack targeted towards Trump. But they leave out one key factor with this, psychotic looking, clearly not all there from appearances shitbag. He's Antifa. He's affiliated with fucking Antifa. So you have an Antifa shitbag slapping someone at a primary location, which is in Windham, New Hampshire. And, people who in the state know this, okay, as a general rule type thing. Windham is known as this very affluent bedroom community. And this degenerate waste of space somehow is living in a place with, $500,000 to, $2 or $3 million homes. I don't understand how, but yeah, he decided to smack a kid because the kid basically said, have a good day or something to that extent. And he didn't like it because, he's an Antifa shitbag and Orange Man bad. But we're going to look here at the full way the local affiliate, what would be considered the local affiliate, which is CBS 4 out of Boston, because they cover southern New Hampshire and Boston and in between and south of Boston. So, yeah, they're basically a local affiliate for New Hampshire. Man accused of slapping teen Trump supporter in New Hampshire. That's how they put it. They don't say, in an apparent attack on a Trump supporter. No, they don't put it up anything about the fact of him having a MAGA hat on or just saying have a good day, and the guy, it's ridiculous. Anyway, a Windham man was arrested for allegedly slapping a 15-year-old boy who was inside a Trump campaign tent during the New Hampshire primary on Tuesday. Police said 34-year-old Patrick Bradley exited the voting polls inside Windham High School and slapped the boy across the face. Well, he did more than that. He walked under the tent, started tearing up shit, like posters and tossing them around, just acting like a complete and total retarded spurg. And it took two people to pull him off of the kid from attacking the kid, and he attacked those two people. The boy was in a campaign tent for President Donald Trump with other supporters and workers when two other adults stepped in. Bradley allegedly assaulted them too. He is also accused of throwing Trump campaign signs and attempting to knock over the tent. Yeah, this is the type of people that support Bernie. How much do you want to bet? This Antifa shitbag, this degenerate waste of fucking space is a Bernie bro. I'm giving 50-1 odds in favor that he is. So if you say he isn't, you could make some substantial money here. But no one's going to take that bet. It's freaking ridiculous that you would think they would expose this. I mean, especially where they're on a local affiliate, they want to be seen as a credible outlet. You would think they would have, someone over at CBS 7, maybe take 5 minutes, search the guy's social media, and see how demented he is, what his political affiliations might be, see if he's written any crazy ass shit online, something like that to maybe understand why and explain to the reader what happened and give some more context. But, that doesn't happen anymore. And it would only take, like I said, 5 minutes of looking online at Facebook and Twitter, and boom, they would have found he was an Antifa shitbag. I mean, how friggin' hard would that have been? Anyway, just the day before, President Trump held a rally in Manchester to energize his base. And from what I understand, you had people traveling far and wide from the area, camping out and shit for like days, which goes to show the Trump supporters' support of the president. The boy's father told WBZ-TV that when his son showed up at the polling location, he was excited to have a way to take part in the election process. He even had his picture taken with Donald Trump Jr. Yeah. And this was really stupid, like, for this idiot to do, because Donald Trump has now jumped in and chimed in and says, I stand with the kid. He's called the family, talked to the mother, talked to the kid. This isn't looking good for the left. This isn't looking good for Bernie bros. This isn't looking good for Antifa shitbags. Oh, we're just fighting fascists. So a 35-year-old, a 34-year-old guy smacking a 15-year-old kid is fighting a fascist? Give me a fucking break. Your people are all pieces of shit in Antifa. It's pathetic. It's pathetic how sad you scumbags are. I mean, and they look like this. You take off the mask and it's like degenerates like this and people like Freak Show from the first Harold and Kumar movie, for Christ's sake. Oh, God, I just said it like the cop. I said Kumar like the cop when they go to cross the freaking road to use the phone. Oh. But I mean, yeah, it's ridiculous. Trump Jr. later tweeted out the photo with a caption saying in part, just got off the phone with him and his mother. I thank them for being such strong supporters. My family has your back. The teen's father was one of the first responders called to the scene after the attack and says his son is doing okay, but is nervous about when Bradley is no longer behind bars. While he wants the attention to go away, the experience has provided a civics lesson. And you know what's even more messed up? Now, the kid, his father could have been a firefighter, okay? But its odds are his daddy was a Wyndham cop. This stupid fuck, of all people, targeted the son of a Wyndham cop, from what it sounds like. This is like poetic fucking justice. Idiot spurgs out, gets tarred strength, goes to start throwing signs and try to rip down a tent, smacks a kid, and the kid that he smacks, the father's probably a cop. It's poetic fucking justice. I hope the guy wasn't, well, even if he was a firefighter, they're probably going to go for the max. But if he is a cop, you know that the prosecuting officer is going to go for the max charge. Go to the DA and say, we want the max charge put against this guy. And they better do that. New Hampshire needs to set an example, because we're not going to have shitbags like this friggin' pulling the stuff that they are in our house. Not happening. This guy needs to be made an example of. Bradley was arrested Thursday afternoon and charged with 3 counts of simple assault and 1 count of disorderly conduct. He was held on $5,000 cash bail after pleading not guilty at his arraignment Friday morning. And then at the end they throw here, President Trump easily won New Hampshire's Republican primary against minimal opposition. And then I love this. You get this like comments here. This man has a history with the police department. Back in January 2017, he was arrested with 8 pounds of pot in his car. I went to jail for that. Holy shit. Maybe that's how he's able to afford living in Wyndham. If it's true. Holy shit. Now he's beat up on 3 people, all because he can't handle a better, stronger, and safer America. I think that's supposed to be I thought pot was supposed to mellow the left out. No, this child is scared to leave his house because this loon is allowed back on the streets. Wrong. Damn friggin' straight. Now, if it's true about the 8 pounds, that would explain how he could afford to live in Wyndham. Oh. And look at this retarded idiot here, Lynn. Shut the fuck up. The little Trump-supporting sissy needed much more than a dope slap. Glad the little sissy's afraid to leave his house. He should be ashamed and very afraid for being another inbred piece of white trash Trump-supporting minion. Noah, your mom ought to be dope slapped for not taking a knee and swallowing. Lynn, maybe your mom should have swallowed because it's clear the best part of you ran down her inner thigh. Trump condones the beating up of people who oppose him, so get over it. No, he actually doesn't. But okay. Jim's response, Lynn, you are utterly deranged. Come to a Trump rally and show how tough you are, please. LOL. Also, what is dope slapped? Sounds like something a dumb thug would say, but then again, the rest of your post is utterly thuggish, so it fits. Matthew Gray, comments are fake. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, you gotta love this. This, like, if it's true, 8-pound getting busted with dipshit seriously needs to get a clue. But we go to NBC News, national coverage. Nowhere here in this article by Phil Helsel, which, you know, you can pause it. I'm going to scroll through. But nowhere does it say anything about his Antifa affiliations. It brings up his bail, you know, things like that. It doesn't bring up the fact that he's radicalized, member, you know, or an affiliate to what has been deemed by federal agencies a terrorist organization, which you would think that would be pertinent information to release to the public. Just saying. But you see, because we can't portray the left and Bernie bros that look like they're literally fucking crazy, we can't, you know, portray them for who they are. Heaven fucking forbid. Oh no, we can't expose the fact that they're friggin' Antifa. And it literally took like 5 minutes, from what I understand, of people going through his social media to fucking see that he is an Antifa supporting, like, affiliated with, if not full out fucking member. Okay. So to me, why the hell didn't CBS do this? Local 4 here. Why did I say 7? Probably because that used to be the CBS affiliate. Okay. So CBS 4, I apologize. But yeah. All right, NBC for their national didn't do it. Fox News, conservatives, they've reported on this. They reported on Trump Jr., okay, talking to them. They actually did a pretty in-depth article of it. But none of it here did they talk about this guy being an Antifa shitbag. Not once. Nothing. Nada. Zip. Zilch. Zero. Okay? I mean, this is fucking ridiculous. You know, I don't get it. All right, all you got is so a leftist, which is a given. They should be, and that's from Trump Jr. But there's nothing in this article that I saw that points out this guy's an Antifa shitbag. You know, I have to give National Review credit, though, because at least they point out that this is the second attack against Trump supporters. Okay? Ooh. Oh, come on. Right here. All right? The attack is the second confirmed case. I got to give them credit for that. At least they're pointing that out. But you go over here, and you got Ian Miles Shitbag Chung, the guy who's tried to steal, you know, channels from people like Andy Worski. He hops from left to right whenever it's convenient for him. He went to go work for a Quarter Pounder, aka the Quartering, and stole money from him to buy an e-thought in the UK, an iPhone. I mean, this guy's a real piece of work, but I do have to give him credit for writing on the fact that this guy has Antifa affiliations. You know, I have to give him credit. You know, screenshots of his social media. I mean, literally all of his support for Antifa. So, I mean, I got to give him credit for that. All right, Ian Miles Chong here did that. All right, but right here, the Washington Examiner. Now, this is actually going to get some exposure, okay? And I mean, I love how they lead off because it's clear and concise on who this person's affiliations are. A 34-year-old Antifa supporter is facing charges for allegedly assaulting a teen fan of President Trump. I mean, this needs to get more coverage. This needs to get more exposure. This is something that cannot be just allowed to be swept under the rug. It really can't, because things are only going to ratchet up more and more and more with these leftist, Antifa-loving, pieces of shit. And whether or not they're affiliated with Antifa, it has to be called out if they're a leftist. But if they are Antifa, we need to have that be drilled into the public's mind that these people are members of Antifa, so we can say, hey, it's not how CNN described them. They're not just some people who are supposedly fighting fascists. Okay? They are the fascists. Or more accurately, they're the communists. And what's funny is, they call other people fascists, but what's funny is the communists, like on that idea of the communists versus the fascists, okay? In Italy and Germany, well, more particularly, they went up against a different group. But when they did, all right, they were backed by the USSR. The rise of those two groups, okay, in Italy and Germany, was in response to the communists. And they got the shit kicked out of them. And a lot of them became fascists and that other particular ideology because they wanted power. And they went, well, they're socialists. I like socialism. We take shit from the rich. And yeah. And they switched affiliations. So these little fuckers, they'll go where it's good, where they think they're going to get milk and honey. Oh. Anyway, I've covered this well enough. I'm just going to leave things here. If you liked this video, depending on where you are watching it, please give it an upvote or thumbs up. If you want to know when new content of mine hits the internet, don't forget to subscribe to one or more of my social media or video accounts listed here. Also, with YouTube, don't forget to ring that bell. You can find all of my video content on both BitChute and YouTube. This may not be the case with other places I upload to, but I will try to minimize this happening. You are always welcome to interact with me at any of these sites on the list, so feel free to do so. If you have anything you want me to cover in a video, when it comes to news or current events, send it right along to me. I will try to do my best to cover it. As always, thank you for watching.